Besiege means to attack by surrounding with military forces, often causing worry or trouble. This term is crucial in understanding military strategies and psychological impacts on those besieged. It highlights the dual nature of physical and mental pressure in conflict scenarios. Compress, as a verb, means to press together or reduce in size or volume. As a noun, it refers to a folded cloth or pad applied to an injury, often used to reduce swelling or provide relief. Understanding these dual meanings is crucial for effective communication and application in various contexts. Dispatch can mean sending something off for a purpose or to kill. As a noun, it refers to an official message or the act of killing, emphasizing promptness and speed. Understanding these nuances is crucial for effective communication and comprehension. Douse means to immerse something in liquid or to extinguish quickly. This term is often used in contexts like firefighting, where flames are doused with water to prevent spread. Understanding this word enhances comprehension of actions involving rapid submersion or extinguishing. Famished describes a state of extreme hunger or deprivation. It can refer to both physical hunger and a deep craving for something lacking, such as knowledge or companionship. Understanding this term helps in recognizing the intensity of need or desire in various contexts. Gainful refers to something that is profitable or provides a special advantage. It often describes employment or activities that generate income or benefits, enhancing one's financial or personal situation. Understanding this term is crucial for evaluating opportunities that contribute positively to one's economic well-being. Ingenious describes someone or something that is clever and demonstrates remarkable originality, inventiveness, or resourcefulness. This quality is often seen in innovative solutions or creative problem-solving, where unique approaches are applied to overcome challenges effectively. Irk, a verb, means to annoy or trouble someone, causing weariness. It's often used to describe situations where persistent minor irritations accumulate, leading to frustration. Understanding this term helps in identifying and managing everyday annoyances effectively. An oaf refers to a person who is perceived as stupid, often characterized by their big, clumsy, and slow demeanor. This term is typically used to describe someone who lacks grace or intelligence in their actions or behavior. Recede means to move backward or become more distant. This term is often used to describe the movement of water, such as when a tide recedes, or in a metaphorical sense, like when a memory recedes into the past. Understanding this verb helps in describing actions that involve retreat or withdrawal.
Apparel refers to clothing used for dress or decoration. As a noun, it encompasses garments worn for various occasions. As a verb, it means to dress up or put clothes on. Understanding apparel's dual role enhances our grasp of fashion and personal expression. Denounce means to condemn openly or accuse formally. It's often used in contexts where someone publicly criticizes or accuses another of wrongdoing. This term is crucial in legal and social settings where formal accusations or public condemnations are necessary to address misconduct or injustice. Expressly means to communicate something plainly and clearly, often for a specific purpose. It involves using direct language to ensure the message is understood without ambiguity. This term is crucial in legal and formal contexts where precision is essential. Forsake means to give up or abandon something or someone. It involves a conscious decision to renounce a commitment or responsibility. This term is often used in contexts where a person decides to leave behind a previous path or relationship, highlighting a significant change or shift in priorities. Immense describes something extraordinarily large or great, surpassing typical measurements. This term is often used to emphasize the vastness or magnitude of an object, idea, or experience, highlighting its exceptional scale or impact. Inept describes a lack of skill or appropriateness. It often refers to actions or decisions that are clumsy or misguided, highlighting an absence of competence. Understanding this term helps in identifying situations where improvement or guidance is necessary, ensuring more effective and suitable outcomes. Instantaneous refers to actions or events occurring immediately, without delay. In technology, instantaneous responses are crucial for real-time applications, ensuring seamless user experiences. Understanding this term helps in appreciating the importance of speed and efficiency in various fields, from computing to communication. Libel involves a written statement that unjustly damages someone's reputation. As a noun, it refers to the harmful statement itself, while as a verb, it describes the act of writing or publishing such content. Understanding libel is crucial in maintaining ethical communication and protecting individuals' reputations. Misgiving refers to a feeling of fear, doubt, or uncertainty. It often arises when one is unsure about a decision or situation, leading to hesitation. Understanding this term is crucial in recognizing and addressing personal or professional concerns effectively. Repast refers to a meal or food. It is often used to describe a formal or elaborate meal, but can also refer to any instance of eating. Understanding this term enriches our vocabulary, allowing us to describe dining experiences with more precision and elegance.
Adverse conditions can significantly impact outcomes, creating unfavorable or hostile environments. How to navigate these challenges is crucial for success. Recognizing adverse situations allows for strategic planning and effective response, minimizing negative effects and fostering resilience. An assailant is someone who attacks violently, either physically or verbally. It's used in contexts where identifying aggressive behavior is necessary. Recognizing an assailant's actions can help in addressing and mitigating hostile situations effectively. Confront means to meet face-to-face, often as a challenge. It involves directly addressing a situation or person, requiring courage and determination. This action is crucial in resolving conflicts and overcoming obstacles, as it allows individuals to address issues head-on and find solutions. Contemporary, as an adjective, refers to something existing or occurring in the same period as oneself. As a noun, it describes a person living at the same time. It helps in analyzing historical contexts and cultural developments, providing insights into how individuals and events are interconnected across time. Depict means to portray or represent something visually, often through art or illustrations. It involves creating a picture that conveys a specific message or story, capturing the essence of the subject matter. Think of how visual representations can communicate complex ideas effectively. Groundless refers to something lacking a valid reason or justification. It describes claims or actions that are unsupported by evidence or logic, often leading to misunderstandings or false assumptions. Recognizing groundless statements is crucial for critical thinking and informed decision-making. A hypocrite is someone who feigns qualities or beliefs they do not possess, often acting in a way that contradicts their stated principles. This duplicity can undermine trust and credibility, as their actions reveal a disparity between their public persona and true character. A mimic is someone skilled in imitating others, often for entertainment or satire. As a verb, to mimic means to imitate someone's actions or speech, sometimes humorously. This skill can highlight unique traits or behaviors, offering both amusement and insight into human nature. Serene describes a state of tranquility and calmness, often associated with a peaceful environment or a clear, storm-free sky. It conveys a sense of majesty and grandeur, free from emotional turmoil. It's for describing settings or moments that evoke a sense of peace and clarity. Sheepish describes a state of embarrassment or shyness, often characterized by a timid demeanor. This adjective captures the essence of someone who feels awkward or self-conscious, much like a sheep's meek nature. It helps in recognizing subtle emotional cues in social interactions. Arid describes conditions that are extremely dry, often found in deserts. It can also refer to something uninteresting or dull, lacking excitement or vitality. This term helps in identifying environments or situations that are devoid of moisture or engaging qualities. Billow can refer to a large wave often seen in the ocean. As a verb, it describes the action of rising or swelling like a wave, such as smoke billowing from a chimney or fabric billowing in the wind. Constrain means to force or compel someone to act in a certain way, or to restrain and hold back actions or emotions. It's used in contexts where limitations or restrictions are applied, whether in personal behavior, scientific experiments, or legal frameworks. Disinterested means being fair-minded and free from selfish motives. It describes someone who is impartial and indifferent, ensuring unbiased decisions. This quality is crucial in roles requiring objectivity, such as judges or mediators, where personal interests must not influence outcomes. Encompass means to encircle or include within a certain group or class. It involves surrounding or enclosing something, often implying a comprehensive inclusion. This term is frequently used in contexts where boundaries or limits are defined, ensuring that all relevant elements are considered within a particular scope. Incomprehensible refers to something that cannot be understood. This adjective is often used to describe complex ideas or language that is beyond one's grasp. Recognizing when information is incomprehensible is crucial for effective communication and learning, as it highlights the need for clarification or further explanation. Manipulate means to handle or use something skillfully. It often involves managing or controlling a situation or object for personal gain or advantage. This term can apply to both physical objects and abstract concepts, highlighting the skillful and sometimes strategic nature of the action. Maximum refers to the greatest possible amount or degree. As a noun, it signifies the upper limit of quantity or intensity. As an adjective, it describes something that has reached its highest potential. Understanding this term is crucial in fields like mathematics, physics, and economics, where limits and capacities are frequently analyzed. Ruffle, as a verb, means to wrinkle or make uneven, and can also imply causing annoyance or flipping through pages. As a noun, it refers to material for trimming edges, a ripple effect, or a low drum beat. Understanding these nuances enriches our vocabulary and comprehension. Stamina refers to the strength required to persist through physical or mental challenges. It embodies staying power, crucial for enduring tasks and overcoming strain. Building stamina involves consistent effort and resilience, essential for both athletes and individuals facing demanding situations. A bigot is someone who is intolerant, prejudiced, or biased. This term often describes individuals who hold strong, unreasonable beliefs against certain groups, refusing to accept differing opinions or lifestyles. It helps in recognizing and addressing discrimination and promoting inclusivity. Diversity refers to the presence of differences within a given setting, encompassing various types, forms, and perspectives. It enriches environments by fostering creativity and innovation, promoting inclusivity, and enhancing problem-solving through varied viewpoints. Embracing diversity is crucial for growth and understanding in any community or organization. Gloating involves deriving intense satisfaction from one's achievements or others' misfortunes. It often reflects a sense of superiority or triumph. It helps in recognizing and managing interpersonal dynamics, ensuring a more empathetic and respectful interaction in diverse environments. Global refers to anything that encompasses or affects the entire world. It's used in contexts like global economy, global warming, or global communication, highlighting issues or systems that are comprehensive and interconnected across nations. An illusion is a deceptive appearance or impression, often leading to a false perception of reality. It tricks the mind into seeing or believing something that isn't actually present. It states the difference between perception and reality, enhancing critical thinking and awareness. Motivate means to provide a reason for action or to push towards a goal. It involves inspiring individuals to achieve objectives by understanding their needs and desires. Effective motivation can lead to increased productivity and satisfaction, making it a crucial element in personal and professional development. Restrict means to keep within set limits, or to confine. This action is crucial in various contexts, such as setting boundaries in personal relationships or maintaining discipline in professional environments. Understanding how to effectively restrict can lead to better management of resources and time, ensuring efficiency and focus. Sage, as an adjective, describes someone who is wise, possessing deep understanding and sound judgment. As a noun, it refers to a very wise person, often revered for their knowledge and insight. Sages are typically sought after for guidance and advice, embodying wisdom through their experiences and teachings. Vocation refers to a trade, profession, or occupation, highlighting a person's sense of fitness or special calling for their work. It embodies the alignment of one's skills and passions with their career path, fostering fulfillment and purpose in professional life. Wither means to dry up, wilt, or sag, often used to describe plants losing vitality. It can describe making someone feel ashamed or humiliated, diminishing their confidence or self-worth. A barrage refers to a rapid, large-scale outpouring of something, often overwhelming in nature. It's used to describe a continuous delivery of information, questions, or even artillery fire, emphasizing the intensity and volume of the output. Designate, as a verb, means to indicate or appoint someone to a position or task. As an adjective, it refers to someone selected but not yet installed in a role. It helps in recognizing roles and responsibilities in various contexts. An enigma is a person or thing that is deeply puzzling, often defying understanding or explanation. It describes situations or individuals that remain mysterious despite efforts to comprehend them. Enigmas challenge our perception and often require deeper investigation to unravel their complexities. Infuriate means to make someone very angry or enrage them. This verb is often used to describe situations or actions that provoke intense irritation or anger. It helps in identifying and managing emotions effectively, especially in conflict resolution or communication scenarios. A pacifist is someone who opposes war and violence, advocating for peaceful resolutions. As an adjective, it describes actions or attitudes that reject conflict. Understanding pacifism helps us appreciate the importance of nonviolent approaches in global and personal contexts. Queue, as a noun, refers to a line of people waiting for something, like a bus. As a verb, it means to form such a line. Understanding this term is essential in contexts where orderly waiting is required, ensuring efficiency and fairness in service delivery. Slake means to satisfy or relieve a need or desire. It often refers to quenching thirst or fulfilling a craving. In broader contexts, it can mean bringing something to an end, such as slaking curiosity or a demand. Understanding this term helps in articulating the completion of various needs or desires effectively. Terrain refers to the landscape's physical features, influencing its suitability for various uses. It encompasses elements like mountains, valleys, and plains, impacting agriculture, construction, and even military strategies. Understanding terrain is crucial in fields such as geography and environmental science, where it aids in planning and decision-making processes. A vow is a solemn promise or pledge, often sacred in nature. It can be a noun, representing the promise itself, or a verb, indicating the act of making such a promise. Vows are integral in various contexts, symbolizing commitment and sincerity. Waylay means to lie in wait and ambush. This term often describes a surprise attack, where the element of surprise is crucial. Understanding this word helps in comprehending scenarios involving strategic planning and unexpected confrontations. Acquit means to declare someone not guilty, freeing them from blame and discharging them completely. It also refers to how one conducts or behaves oneself. Understanding this term is crucial in legal contexts, where judgments and personal conduct are evaluated. Discredit as a verb means to cast doubt or cause distrust, potentially harming someone's reputation. As a noun, it refers to a loss of belief or confidence. Understanding this term is crucial in contexts where credibility and trust are paramount. Generate means to bring something into existence or to be the cause of something. In various contexts, it can refer to creating ideas, producing energy, or initiating processes. Understanding this term is crucial for grasping how actions and innovations come to life, impacting both personal and professional realms. Ingratitude is the absence of thankfulness, often leading to strained relationships and missed opportunities for connection. Recognizing and addressing ingratitude can foster a more appreciative and harmonious environment, enhancing both personal and professional interactions. Ovation refers to an enthusiastic public welcome or an outburst of applause. It signifies appreciation and recognition, often seen in performances or public events. Understanding this term helps in recognizing the impact of positive public reception and its role in motivating individuals or groups. Plight as a noun refers to a difficult or unfortunate situation, often highlighting hardship or distress. As a verb, it means to pledge or promise solemnly, often used in formal contexts like vows or commitments. Understanding these dual meanings enriches our comprehension of its usage in various contexts. Reverie refers to a daydream or the state of being lost in thought. It often involves drifting into a pleasant, imaginative world, temporarily disconnecting from reality. This mental escape can foster creativity and relaxation, providing a break from daily stressors. Understanding reverie helps in appreciating its role in mental well-being and creative processes. Scan involves examining something closely or quickly but thoroughly. As a verb, it can also mean analyzing a poem's rhythm. As a noun, it refers to an examination. Understanding this term enhances our ability to interpret and analyze information effectively. Strife refers to a bitter disagreement or conflict, often involving fighting or struggle. It can manifest in various forms, from personal disputes to larger societal conflicts, highlighting the challenges in achieving harmony and resolution. Topple means to fall forward or to overturn, often leading to a downfall. This term is frequently used in contexts where structures, governments, or systems are destabilized or overthrown. Understanding topple helps in analyzing historical events and political shifts where power dynamics change dramatically. To deem is to think or believe, forming an opinion based on consideration. This verb is often used in contexts where judgment or evaluation is required, reflecting a thoughtful process of forming beliefs or opinions. Devastate means to destroy or lay waste, leaving an area in ruins. This term often describes the aftermath of natural disasters or conflicts, where the impact is severe and widespread, affecting communities and environments profoundly. Elusive describes something or someone that is difficult to catch or hold, often due to its fleeting nature. It can also refer to concepts that are hard to explain or understand, requiring deeper insight or analysis to grasp fully. Idolize means to worship or regard someone or something as an idol, often with intense admiration or love. This term is commonly used to describe the way fans feel about celebrities or how individuals might view personal heroes, elevating them to a status of reverence. A keepsake is an item cherished for its sentimental value, often serving as a reminder of a special person or event. These mementos can range from photographs to small trinkets, each holding personal significance and evoking memories of the giver or occasion. Mortal refers to a being destined to die, highlighting the inevitability of death. As an adjective, it describes anything related to such beings, including fatal or conceivable outcomes. Understanding this term helps in grasping the transient nature of life and the potential consequences of actions. Petty describes something trivial or of little importance. It can also refer to a narrow-minded attitude or a minor rank. Understanding this term helps in distinguishing between significant and insignificant matters, aiding in prioritization and effective decision-making. Repent means to feel remorse for actions or inactions. It involves acknowledging mistakes and seeking to make amends. This emotional response can lead to personal growth and improved decision-making, highlighting the importance of self-reflection in our lives. Revocation refers to the act of calling back or canceling something, such as a decision or agreement. It involves nullifying a previous action, often through formal or legal means. Understanding revocation is crucial in contexts like contracts, where it can impact obligations and rights. Strand can refer to a beach or shore, or a string of wire or hair. As a verb, it means to drive or run aground, or to leave someone in a hopeless position. Understanding these meanings helps in grasping the nuances of its usage in different contexts. Ever seen someone shout like a storm? That's bluster, loud, threatening talk, or when the wind howls like it's angry. Bluster as a verb means to talk or act in a noisy and threatening way, to blow in stormy gusts. A commentary isn't just talking. It's breaking things down, giving opinions, or making things clearer, like a guide through the action. Commentary means a series of notes clarifying or explaining something. An expression of opinion. When something gives you chills for no clear reason, that's eerie. Strange, mysterious, and just off. Like a horror movie with no jump scare. Just vibes. Eerie means causing fear because of strangeness. Weird, mysterious. Fidelity is all about loyalty and precision. Whether in love, friendship, or even sound quality, it's staying true and being exact. Fidelity is the state of being faithful. Accuracy in details, exactness. Meet the headstrong type, stubborn, willful, and won't take no for an answer, even if it's obviously a bad idea. Headstrong means willful, stubborn. To pacify is to bring peace. Soothing a crying baby? Cooling down an argument? That's your inner peacemaker at work. Pacify means to make peaceful or calm, to soothe. So hungry you could eat a fridge? That's ravenous. But it's more than just hunger. It's craving satisfaction in any form. Ravenous means greedy, very hungry, eager for satisfaction. To refute is to clap back with facts. Proving someone wrong with evidence? That's not arguing. That's refuting. Refute means to prove incorrect. Remorse hits hard. It's deep regret, that I wish I hadn't feeling that sticks with you like a shadow after a bad choice. Remorse is deep and painful regret for one's past misdeeds. Pangs of conscience. Too long, didn't read? Here's a synopsis, a short summary that gives you the big picture, minus the fluff. Synopsis means a brief statement giving a general view of some subject, book, etc. A summary. Acute describes something with a sharp point or a keen, alert nature. It can refer to a sharp, severe condition that escalates quickly and is short-lived. This term is often used in contexts where precision and intensity are key, such as in medical or analytical discussions. Bungle refers to acting or working clumsily and awkwardly, often leading to ruining something through such clumsiness. This term highlights the importance of precision and care in tasks to avoid mishaps and ensure successful outcomes. Duration refers to the length of time something continues or lasts. Understanding duration is crucial in various contexts, such as project timelines, event planning, and even in evaluating the lifespan of products. It helps in effective time management and resource allocation, ensuring tasks are completed within the desired time frame. Facet refers to one aspect or side of a subject or problem, highlighting its complexity. In gemology, a facet is one of the cut surfaces of a gem, crucial for its brilliance. Understanding facets helps in analyzing multifaceted issues or appreciating the craftsmanship in gemstones. Fray, as a noun, refers to a brawl or noisy quarrel, highlighting conflict and tension. As a verb, it describes the process of wearing away by rubbing, leading to ragged or worn conditions, and can also mean to strain or irritate, emphasizing gradual deterioration or agitation. An inhabitant is someone who resides permanently in a specific location. This term emphasizes the long-term presence and connection of an individual to a particular place, distinguishing them from temporary visitors or transient residents. Numb, as an adjective, describes a state where one has lost the power of feeling or movement. As a verb, it means to dull the feelings or cause a loss of sensation. Understanding this term is crucial in contexts involving physical or emotional responses. A setback is an obstacle that hinders progress, often leading to disappointment or unexpected defeat. It can also refer to a step-like recession in a wall. Understanding setbacks is crucial for developing resilience and strategic planning in overcoming challenges. Smug describes a person who is excessively self-satisfied or self-righteous. This attitude often implies a sense of superiority or complacency, which can be off-putting to others. Understanding this term helps in recognizing behaviors that may hinder effective communication and collaboration. Tarry means to delay leaving or to linger and wait. It involves remaining or staying for a while, often implying a deliberate pause or hesitation. Understanding this term helps in recognizing situations where one might intentionally postpone departure or extend their stay. Meet Alex. Always smiling, always kind. That's what amiable means. Friendly and good-natured. Have you ever met someone who's always smiling and easy to talk to? That's amiable. It means friendly and good-natured. Ever looked at a problem and felt totally lost? That's befuddle, to confuse or make someone feel stupid. Too much information at once? That can befuddle you. It means to confuse or make someone feel stupid. Just like wiping away fog. Clarity means clearness and accuracy in what you see or understand. Clear skies and clear thoughts both give you clarity. It means clearness and accuracy. Turning off the tap? Smart move. To conserve means to save and protect from waste. Turn off the lights to conserve energy. It means to protect, save, or avoid waste. Yikes! That battle was gory, full of blood, violence, and gruesome scenes. That horror movie? Way too gory. It means full of bloodshed and violence. Tempted by cake? That's your friend trying to induce you, to cause or persuade you to take a break. A kind word can induce a smile. It means to cause or persuade something to happen. Got some extra space to move? That's leeway, a little wiggle room for errors or change. Having leeway gives you space to make a few mistakes. It means wiggle room or margin for error. Before dancing, he limbers up, becoming flexible and ready to move. Before the race, athletes limber up. It means flexible, or to make flexible. An oracle is someone who predicts the future or gives wise advice, like a prophet or a seer. An oracle can see the future, or just give really wise advice. No home, no plans. A vagabond is someone who wanders from place to place without settling down. A vagabond is someone who roams without a home, a wanderer, free but unsettled. Agenda, a plan for a meeting, a checklist of what needs to be done or discussed. Synonyms, schedule, docket. Use it like this. Let's review the agenda before we begin the meeting. Blight. As a noun, it's a disease that damages or destroys. As a verb, it means to ruin or harm something. Synonyms, eyesore, spoil. Antonyms, foster, nourish. Example, the drought blighted the crops for the entire season. Boisterous, full of noisy energy in a cheerful or rowdy way. Synonyms, loud, unruly, disorderly. Antonyms, calm, peaceful. Example, the boisterous crowd cheered loudly at the concert. Compliant, willing to obey or follow rules or directions. Synonyms, meek, submissive. Antonyms, rebellious, disobedient. Example, the dog was surprisingly compliant during training. Debut, a first appearance or performance. Synonym, coming out. Antonym, retirement. Use it in a sentence. The actor made her debut in a major film last year. Gross, obvious, rude, or total. As a noun, the full amount before deductions. As a verb, to earn. Synonyms, sheer, utter. Antonyms, delicate, net. Example, the movie grossed over $100 million worldwide. Maze, a confusing network of paths or a complex situation. Synonyms, labyrinth, tangle, puzzle. Example, I got lost in the maze of streets in the old city. Partisan, someone who strongly supports a person or cause, often without considering other views. Synonyms, fan, booster. Antonyms, critic, neutral. Example, the debate turned heated due to partisan opinions. Reimburse, to pay someone back for expenses. Synonyms, refund, compensate. Example, the company will reimburse travel costs after the trip. Vacate, to leave a place empty, to move out or cancel something. Synonyms, depart, abandon. Antonyms, occupy, keep. Example, they were asked to vacate the apartment by the end of the week. Culprit, a person responsible for a crime or wrongdoing. When something goes wrong, you ask, who's the culprit? It's the one who caused the problem, made the mess, or broke the rule. Synonyms, lawbreaker, wrongdoer. The police finally caught the culprit behind the robbery. Dawdle, to waste time or move slowly. When you dawdle, you delay doing something important. Instead of cleaning your room, you play around. That's dawdling. Synonyms, delay, loiter, dilly-dally. Antonyms, hurry, hasten. Stop dawdling and finish your homework before dinner. Expend, to spend or use up resources like money, energy, or time. If you expend too much energy early, you might burn out fast. Synonyms, utilize, consume, disperse. Antonyms, save, hoard. We had to expend all our savings to repair the roof after the storm. Gullible, someone who is easily fooled or tricked. If you believe every prank or fall for every scam, you might be a little gullible. Synonyms: trusting, naive, credulous. Antonyms: suspicious, skeptical. Scammers often target gullible people online. Immerse: to dip deeply into a liquid or to become fully involved in something. You can immerse a sponge in water or immerse yourself in a good book. Synonyms: dunk, engross. Antonyms: dredge up, pull out. She immersed herself in studying and forgot the time. Inflammatory: causing strong emotions like anger or unrest. It's often used to describe speech, writing, or actions that stir up trouble. Synonyms: provoking, incendiary, provocative. Antonyms: soothing, lulling, quieting. His inflammatory comments led to protests. Persevere: to keep going even when it's tough. It's about not giving up, even if the road is long or the goal is far away. Synonyms: plug away, pursue, stick to it. Antonyms: give up, quit, throw in the towel. Despite the failures, she persevered and eventually succeeded. Quash: to completely crush or put down. It can mean ending a rumor, a rebellion, or a bad habit. Synonym: suppress. Antonyms: start, ignite, encourage. The judge quashed the lawsuit due to lack of evidence. Testimonial: a written or spoken statement praising something or someone. You'll often hear testimonials in ads or at retirement parties. Synonyms: tribute, statement, memorial, evidence. Her testimonial about the product convinced many people to buy it. Writhe: to twist or squirm in pain or struggle. If someone is in severe pain, they might writhe on the ground. Synonyms: twist, squirm, thrash about. The injured player writhed in pain until help arrived. Authorize: to approve or give official permission for something to happen. When someone is authorized, they are given the power to act. Synonyms: order, entitle, empower. Antonyms: forbid, ban. The manager authorized the refund after hearing the complaint. Dissect: to carefully cut something apart for scientific study or to analyze deeply. You might dissect a frog in biology class or dissect an argument in debate. Synonym: examine. Antonym: sew together. The student dissected the passage to understand its deeper meaning. Fatality: a death resulting from an accident, disaster, or violence. It's often used in reports, news, or safety warnings. Synonyms: casualty, mortality. Antonym: injury. The storm caused several injuries, but thankfully, no fatalities. Remember, it always refers to the loss of life. Illicit: something not allowed by law or rules, unlawful or improper. Illicit actions often happen in secret and are punishable. Synonyms: illegal, unauthorized, forbidden. Antonyms: legal, lawful. They were arrested for selling illicit drugs. Memorandum: a short written note used to help remember something or communicate briefly. Also called a memo. It's common in workplaces. Synonym: reminder. She left a memorandum on her desk so she wouldn't forget the meeting. Pathetic: something so sad or weak that it stirs up pity or sorrow. It can describe emotions, situations, or even behavior. Synonyms: moving, distressing, pitiable, heart-rending. Antonyms: funny, frightening. The puppy's cry was so pathetic that it made everyone emotional. Prevaricate: to avoid the truth by being unclear or lying. When someone prevaricates, they dodge a direct answer. Synonyms: stretch the truth, equivocate. Antonym: tell the truth. He prevaricated when asked about the missing files. Relish: as a noun, it means great enjoyment. As a verb, it means to deeply enjoy. It can also mean a tasty condiment. Synonyms: pleasure, take delight in. Antonyms: hate. She relished the opportunity to perform on stage. Reminisce: to recall and talk about past experiences, especially good ones. It's often a warm, nostalgic act. Synonyms: remember, recollect. During the reunion, they reminisced about their school days. Scour: to scrub hard while cleaning or to search intensely. It shows effort, whether in cleaning or finding something. Synonyms: scrub, search, comb. Antonyms: dirty, soil. She scoured the shelves to find the last copy of the book. Arrears refer to unpaid or overdue debts or an unfinished duty. Common synonyms include in default, in the red, late, and overdue. It's used for financial management contexts. Cascade refers to a steep, narrow waterfall or anything that falls or rushes forth in quantity. As a verb, it means to flow downward like a waterfall. Synonyms include plunge, rush, and tumble, while antonyms are dribble, drop, trickle, and ooze. Crotchety describes someone who is cranky or ill-tempered, often exhibiting odd whims. Synonyms include grumpy, grouchy, and crabby, while antonyms are sociable, friendly, and agreeable. Impassable describes a situation where passage is completely obstructed, making it impossible for anything to pass through. Synonyms include closed and impenetrable, highlighting its restrictive nature. In contrast, antonyms like unblocked, clear, and open suggest ease of movement and accessibility, emphasizing the difference between barriers and free passage. Manacle refers to a handcuff or anything that chains or confines. As a verb, it means to chain or restrain, similar to fettering. Conversely, antonyms include unchain, set free, emancipate, and release, highlighting the act of liberating from physical or metaphorical restraints. Martial, an adjective, describes a warlike or combative nature, often associated with military life. Synonyms include hostile and bellicose, highlighting aggression. In contrast, antonyms like peace-loving and pacific emphasize a preference for harmony and nonviolence. Partition refers to something that divides, like a wall, or the act of dividing into parts. As a noun, it means a divider or separation. As a verb, it involves dividing or subdividing into parts. Antonyms include joining, combining, consolidating, and merging, highlighting the contrast between separation and unity. Perishable items are those likely to spoil or decay, such as fresh produce. They are short-lived and fleeting, requiring careful storage. In contrast, non-perishable goods are long-lasting, undying, and permanent, making them ideal for long-term storage. Sinister describes something that appears evil or dangerous, often threatening harm. Synonyms include frightening and ominous, while antonyms are cheering, encouraging, reassuring, and benign. It's used in contexts where danger or malevolence is implied, enhancing comprehension of nuanced language. Taut describes something tightly drawn or tense, often neat and in good order. Synonyms include tight, strained, orderly, and shipshape. In contrast, antonyms are loose, slack, drooping, messy, and sloppy. It's used for describing situations or objects that require precision and clarity. Affluence refers to wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Synonymous with opulence, it contrasts with poverty, want, destitution, and scarcity. It helps in grasping economic disparities and societal structures. Cringe, as a verb, means to shrink back or hide in fear or submissiveness. Synonyms include flinch, duck, and fawn, while antonyms are strut and swagger. It helps in recognizing body language and emotional responses in various contexts. Immobile describes something that is not movable or not moving. Synonyms include fixed and unmoving, while antonyms are movable, nimble, and agile. It helps in grasping the nuances of language, enhancing both comprehension and communication skills. Innovation refers to the introduction of something new, whether it's a method, idea, or device. It embodies change and progress, often leading to modernization. Synonyms include novelty and new wrinkle, highlighting its role in advancing technology and ideas. Jovial describes a state of being good-humored and in high spirits, often associated with being jolly, cheerful, and festive. It contrasts with feelings of gloominess, moroseness, melancholy, and cheerlessness. It helps in recognizing and fostering positive environments, crucial for personal and professional interactions. Minimum refers to the smallest possible amount or the lowest permissible level. As a noun, it contrasts with maximum, while as an adjective, it opposes terms like highest or most. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for precise communication in various contexts. Nimble describes someone quick and skillful in movement, embodying agility and cleverness. Synonyms include lively, keen, and flexible, highlighting adaptability. In contrast, antonyms like awkward, clumsy, stiff, and inflexible emphasize a lack of grace and dexterity. It enhances our appreciation of nimbleness in various contexts. Onset refers to the beginning or start, particularly of something violent or destructive, such as an attack or assault. Synonyms include outset and commencement, while antonyms are conclusion, close, and end. It helps in identifying the initial stages of events, crucial for timely interventions. Retrieve means to find and bring back or to make good. It involves actions like recovering or regaining something lost or rectifying a situation. Synonyms include recover, regain, fetch, remedy, and rectify. It's crucial for effective communication and problem solving. A template is a pattern, often made of metal, wood, or plastic, serving as a model to imitate. It acts as a guide or stencil, providing a shape or mock-up for replication. Templates are essential in various fields for ensuring consistency and accuracy in production and design. Avenge means to get revenge or settle a score, often by punishing someone for a wrong. It involves seeking satisfaction for an injury. Synonym: retaliate. Deluge, as a noun, refers to a great flood or a heavy fall of rain, symbolizing anything arriving in vast quantities. As a verb, it means to flood. Synonyms include swamp and inundate, while antonyms are trickle and dribble. Giddy describes a state of dizziness or lightheadedness, often accompanied by a lack of seriousness. Synonyms include faint, frivolous, and flighty, while antonyms are level-headed, serious, earnest, and sober. Impact refers to the striking of one object against another, often causing a shock or collision. It can also mean to affect something forcefully. Synonyms include collision, blow, and effect. Understanding impact is crucial in fields like physics and engineering, where forceful interactions are analyzed for safety and efficiency. Liberate means to free from bondage or domination, essentially to release. Synonyms include untie and unshackle, while antonyms are imprison, fetter, shackle, and bind. Understanding this term is crucial in contexts where freedom and autonomy are discussed, highlighting the contrast between liberation and confinement. Optional refers to something left to one's own choice, not required. Synonyms include voluntary and discretionary, while antonyms are required, mandatory, and compulsory. Understanding these distinctions helps in making informed decisions about obligations and freedoms. Rotund describes something rounded and plump or full and rich in sound. Synonyms include portly and sonorous, while antonyms are angular, lanky, and gaunt. Understanding these nuances helps in accurately describing physical forms or auditory experiences, enhancing both written and spoken communication. Saunter, a verb, means to stroll or walk in an easy, leisurely way. As a noun, it refers to a stroll. Synonyms include ramble, amble, and promenade. In contrast, antonyms are speed, race, hurry, dash, scurry, and rush, highlighting a more hurried pace. Subordinate refers to someone lower in rank or position, often under the orders of another. As an adjective, it describes something secondary. Synonyms include assistant and helper, while antonyms are superior and chief. Understanding these distinctions is crucial in organizational hierarchies and effective communication. Verge refers to the point where something begins or happens, often described as a border. As a verb, it means to incline or approach a change. Synonyms include brink, threshold, and edge, highlighting its role as a precursor to transformation or action. Cede. This verb means to give something up, especially territory or rights. Historically, one country might cede land to another after losing a war. Example: after losing the war, the kingdom had to cede its territories to the victors. Discretion. This noun refers to using good judgment and being careful in what you say or do. For instance, you might show discretion by not repeating a secret or by handling a situation delicately. Example: you can trust her with a secret. She always acts with discretion. Picture someone puffing up to look big, using threats to control others. That's intimidation, using fear as a weapon to get what you want. Synonyms: bully, browbeat, hector. Example: the bully tried to intimidate the younger kids into giving up their lunch money. Being logical means thinking straight, like solving a puzzle step by step. There's no jumping to conclusions, just calm reasoning. Synonyms: rational, sensible. Antonyms: absurd, ridiculous, unsound, preposterous. Example: her argument was well-reasoned and completely logical. When you change the truth to make yourself look better or someone else look worse, that's misrepresentation. It's deception in disguise. Synonyms: falsify, twist, exaggerate. Example: he misrepresented the facts during the interview. Outright is full on, no half measures. Whether it's a win, a lie, or a rejection, when it's outright, it's total and clear. Synonyms: adjective, total, out and out. Adverb: utterly, instantly. Antonyms: adjective, partial, incomplete. Adverb: by degrees. Rendezvous sounds fancy, but it just means a planned meetup. Whether it's a secret spy meeting or a coffee catch-up, it's all about connection. Synonyms: date, assignation. Think of a snail on a hot day. That's sluggish. It's how you feel when your body or brain is dragging and needs a serious energy boost. Synonyms: unhurried, lethargic. Antonyms: energetic, brisk. A tint is a whisper of color. Not too much, just a hint. It can be literal, like paint, or metaphorical, a tint of sadness. Synonyms: noun, tone. Verb: color, stain. Antonym: bleach. A variable is like a wild card, something that doesn't stay the same. In math, in life, in weather, variables keep you guessing. Synonyms: adjective, fluctuating, shifting, inconstant. Antonyms: adjective, constant, unchanging, steady. The term abominable describes something that arouses hatred or is disgusting and detestable. Synonyms include hateful, despicable, and loathsome, while antonyms are praiseworthy, delightful, and charming. It helps in grasping the emotional weight and context in which abominable is used. Consequence refers to a result or effect of an action, highlighting its importance. It is synonymous with outcome and significance, emphasizing the impact of decisions. In contrast, antonyms like cause and source point to the origin of events, not their results. Dole refers to distributing resources in small amounts, often as charity. As a verb, it means to ration or allot. As a noun, it signifies a handout, such as money or food. It helps in grasping the nuances of resource allocation and charitable actions. Formulate means to express something clearly and systematically, often by devising or inventing a method. It involves defining, articulating, framing, or specifying ideas or plans. This process is crucial in fields like science and business, where precision and clarity are essential for success. A memento is an object that serves as a reminder of a person, place, or event. It can be a keepsake, souvenir, or token, often holding sentimental value. These items help preserve memories, acting as tangible links to past experiences and emotions. Null and void refers to something without legal force or effect, meaning it is no longer binding. Synonyms include canceled, repealed, and abolished. In contrast, antonyms are in effect and binding, indicating a valid and enforceable status. A panorama offers a wide, unobstructed view of an area, providing a complete survey of a subject. It can also refer to a continuously changing scene or a range or spectrum. Synonymously, it is an overview, capturing the essence of a subject in its entirety. Pry means to pull loose by force, or to look closely and inquisitively, often being nosy. It involves actions like snooping or meddling, where one might intrude into matters not their own. It helps in recognizing behaviors that may be intrusive or overly curious. Resourceful individuals excel in problem solving, demonstrating inventiveness and skillfulness. They effectively navigate challenges by finding clever solutions. Synonyms include inventive, ingenious, and skillful, while antonyms are uninventive, incompetent, and dull-witted. This adaptability is crucial for success in dynamic environments. Subsequent, an adjective describes something that comes after in time, place, or order. Synonyms include later, following, and ensuing, while antonyms are previous, prior, and preceding. It helps in grasping sequences and timelines effectively. Bumbling, as an adjective, describes someone who is blundering and awkward, synonymous with clumsy and stumbling. In contrast, antonyms include forceful, effective, skillful, and adroit. Understanding these nuances helps in accurately describing actions or behaviors, enhancing communication precision. Delude means to fool or deceive someone, leading them astray completely. Synonyms include trick and hoodwink, highlighting the act of misleading others. Understanding this term is crucial in recognizing deceptive behaviors and ensuring clear communication. Engulf means to swallow up or overwhelm completely. It can describe situations where something is consumed or enveloped entirely, like a wave engulfing a ship. Synonyms include envelop, encompass, and immerse, highlighting the idea of being surrounded or absorbed fully. Foil, as a verb, means to defeat or prevent someone from achieving a goal. It can also refer to a thin sheet of metal or a light fencing sword. As a noun, it describes a person or thing that contrasts with another. Synonyms include frustrate and thwart, while antonyms are aid and promote. Initiative is the ability to take the first step or act independently without external direction. It embodies leadership and enterprise, contrasting with laziness and sloth. It is crucial for fostering proactive behavior and innovation in various contexts. A nonconformist is someone who challenges established norms, embodying traits of a maverick, individualist, or bohemian. This unconventional approach contrasts with traditionalists and conventionalists who adhere to established practices. It helps us appreciate diverse perspectives and the value of innovation in society. Posterity refers to all of a person's descendants and future generations. It contrasts with ancestry, which includes ancestors and forebears. It helps us consider the impact of our actions on those who come after us, emphasizing the importance of sustainable and forward-thinking decisions. Refurbish means to brighten, freshen, or polish, essentially restoring or improving something. Synonyms include remodel and renew, while antonyms are dilapidate and run down. It's used where enhancement or restoration is needed, ensuring that the subject is returned to a better state. Rigorous describes something severe, harsh, or strict, often applied to processes or standards that are thoroughly logical. Synonyms include tough, trying, and challenging, while antonyms are easy, lax, and indulgent. Unerring describes something or someone that is completely accurate and makes no mistakes. Synonyms include sure, certain, and unfailing, highlighting reliability and precision. In contrast, antonyms like faulty, fallible, and unreliable suggest a lack of dependability. An alias is an assumed name used to conceal one's identity, often referred to as a pseudonym. It contrasts with a real or given name. It's used where identity protection is necessary, such as in literature or espionage. Distort means to give a false or misleading account or to twist something out of shape. Synonyms include disfigure, misshape, and falsify. It helps in recognizing when information is being manipulated or when physical forms are altered. Dumbfounded describes a state of being so amazed that one is unable to speak, feeling bewildered. Synonyms include speechless, stunned, and flabbergasted, while antonyms are unsurprised and expectant. Extinct refers to something no longer in existence or active, having vanished completely. Synonyms include died out and vanished, while antonyms are still alive, surviving, and extant. It helps us grasp the finality of extinction, whether in species or ideas. Inevitable describes events that are certain to occur, unavoidable in nature. Synonyms include inescapable and fated, highlighting the certainty of such occurrences. In contrast, antonyms like avoidable, escapable, and preventable suggest the possibility of intervention or change, emphasizing the potential for different outcomes. Meteoric describes something that is fast and brilliant, akin to a meteor's swift and dazzling path. It implies sudden, temporary brilliance. Synonyms include brilliant and blazing, while antonyms are slow, sluggish, and gradual. This term often highlights rapid success or fleeting moments of glory. Parody as a noun refers to a humorous or ridiculous imitation, often seen in satire or travesty. As a verb, it means to make fun of something by imitating it, akin to lampooning or burlesquing. Parodies highlight the absurdities of their subjects, offering both entertainment and critique. Rend, a verb, means to tear something into pieces or split it violently apart. Its past tense is rent. Synonyms include cleave, splinter, and tear asunder. This action often implies a forceful or dramatic separation, highlighting the intensity of the act. Rummage involves actively searching through or investigating contents, often resulting in a collection of odd items. Synonyms include delve into, sift through, and poke around. This term captures the essence of thorough exploration, whether in a physical or metaphorical sense. Vandalism refers to the intentional and senseless destruction of property, whether public or private. This act not only causes financial damage but also disrupts community harmony. It is crucial for developing effective prevention strategies and fostering a sense of responsibility and respect for shared spaces. Amble as a verb means to walk slowly or stroll, and as a noun, it refers to an easy pace or leisurely walk. Synonyms include saunter and ramble, while antonyms are gallop, dash, sprint, run, race, and rush. Burly describes someone who is big and strong, often muscular. Synonyms include strapping, hefty, beefy, and brawny, highlighting physical robustness. In contrast, antonyms like weak, puny, delicate, and frail emphasize a lack of strength. Dog describes someone who is persistent and stubbornly determined, refusing to give up. Synonymous with untiring, it contrasts with wishy-washy, faltering, irresolute. Grit, as a noun, refers to very fine sand or gravel, but it also signifies courage in adversity. As a verb, it means to grind or make a grating sound. Synonyms include dirt and metal, while antonyms are timidity, cowardice, and faint-heartedness. Ingrained describes something fixed deeply and firmly, becoming part of one's inmost being. It is synonymous with deep-seated, deep-rooted, and indelible, indicating permanence. Conversely, its antonyms include superficial, shallow, and skin-deep, suggesting a lack of depth or permanence. Prevail means to triumph or succeed, often through persistence. It implies widespread existence or influence, and can involve persuading others. Synonyms include win, rule, overcome, and conquer, while antonyms are be defeated, go under, and succumb. It helps in recognizing the power of perseverance and influence in various contexts. A relic is an object from the past with historical value or interest, often a trace of an outdated custom or remaining fragments. Synonyms include artifact and historical object. These items provide insight into past cultures and traditions, serving as tangible connections to history. Replenish means to fill again or make good, often used in contexts like restocking supplies or refreshing resources. Synonyms include refill, restock, and restore, while antonyms are empty, drain, and deplete. Understanding this term is crucial for effective resource management and sustainability practices. Skimp means to save or be thrifty, often by being extremely sparing or giving little attention. Synonyms include being stingy, scrimping, and cutting corners. In contrast, antonyms are being extravagant, splurging, and lavishing. Understanding these nuances helps in making informed decisions about resource management. A sleuth, synonymous with investigator or gumshoe, is a detective skilled in uncovering hidden truths. Their expertise lies in piecing together clues to solve mysteries, often requiring keen observation and analytical thinking. Abduct means to kidnap or carry off by force. This action involves seizing or snatching someone, often against their will. It is crucial in contexts involving law enforcement and security, where preventing such acts is a priority. Balk, as a verb, means to stop short and refuse to proceed, or to prevent something from happening. In baseball, a balk is an illegal motion by a pitcher. Synonyms include hesitate and block. It helps in recognizing situations where progress is intentionally halted. Confer means to consult or exchange opinions, often in a formal setting. It can also mean to present something as a gift or honor. Synonyms include deliberate, award, and bestow, while antonyms are withdraw, take away, withhold, and deny. It enhances communication and decision-making skills. Frigid describes conditions that are extremely cold or lacking warmth and feeling. Synonyms include freezing and unresponsive, while antonyms are hot, balmy, torrid, warm, and friendly. It helps in accurately describing environments or emotional states. Incalculable describes something too vast to quantify, often unpredictable or uncertain. Synonyms include countless and measureless, highlighting its immeasurable nature. In contrast, antonyms like measurable, countable, and predictable suggest a more defined and foreseeable scope. Intensive describes actions that are thorough and deep, requiring great effort and concentration. Synonyms include thoroughgoing, heightened, and exhaustive, while antonyms are relaxed, easygoing, and laid back. It's used to describe processes or activities that demand significant focus and dedication. Maneuver refers to a planned movement or skillful plan, often used in strategic contexts. It involves executing a scheme with precision, whether guiding a process or manipulating a situation. Synonyms include move, tactic, guide, and manipulate, highlighting its strategic nature. Sabotage involves actions aimed at destroying or hindering functionality. It can manifest as vandalizing, crippling, or subverting systems. Such destructive actions are deliberate, often to disrupt operations or cause harm. It is crucial for developing strategies to prevent and mitigate its impact. Strident describes a sound that is harsh and shrill, often unpleasant to the ear. Synonyms include piercing and grating, while antonyms are mellow, soothing, musical, and honeyed. It helps in accurately describing auditory experiences, enhancing communication skills. Valiant describes someone who acts with bravery or boldness. Synonyms include brave, bold, gallant, and heroic, while antonyms are timid, cowardly, faint-hearted, and chicken. It describes courageous actions or characters in various contexts. Ambiguous refers to something not clear, having multiple possible meanings. Synonyms include uncertain, unclear, and equivocal, while antonyms are obvious, plain, clear, and unequivocal. Compact can describe something closely packed or small, like a dense object or a small case. As a verb, it means to compress or squeeze together. In a different context, it refers to an agreement between parties. Antonyms include enormous, humongous, and bulky, highlighting the contrast with larger, less dense items. Earmark as a verb means to set aside resources for a special purpose, like reserving funds for a project. As a noun, it refers to marking an animal's ear for identification or an identifying feature. Synonyms include reserve for the verb and trait or attribute for the noun. Implement, as a noun, refers to a device or utensil used for a specific purpose. As a verb, it means to put something into effect, fulfilling or achieving a goal. Synonyms include fulfill, accomplish, and apply, highlighting its role in executing plans or tasks efficiently. Indisputable means something that is beyond question or argument, definitely true. Synonyms include irrefutable, undeniable, and incontestable. In contrast, antonyms are questionable, debatable, and arguable. Scant describes a situation where resources are barely sufficient, often leading to challenges in meeting needs. Synonyms include inadequate, meager, and skimpy, highlighting the limited nature. In contrast, antonyms like abundant and plentiful suggest a surplus, emphasizing the disparity between scarcity and excess. Stealthy actions are characterized by being sneaky and underhanded, aiming to avoid detection. Synonyms include sly and furtive, while antonyms are open, direct, and above board. Strapping describes someone who is tall, strong, and healthy. Synonyms include sturdy, husky, brawny, athletic, and hefty, highlighting physical robustness. In contrast, antonyms like weak, frail, fragile, and puny emphasize a lack of strength. It helps in accurately describing physical attributes. Thrive means to grow vigorously both in health and wealth. Synonyms include flourish, blossom, and prosper, indicating robust development. In contrast, antonyms like wither and fail suggest decline. It helps in recognizing patterns of success and growth in various contexts. Titanic describes something of enormous size, strength, or power. Synonyms include gigantic and huge, while antonyms are tiny, miniature, and diminutive. It helps in recognizing the scale and impact of objects or events. Affirm means to declare something as true or to confirm it. Synonyms include assert and ratify, while antonyms are deny, disavow, reject, veto, and disallow. Deter means to discourage or prevent actions through fear or doubt. It is the opposite of encouraging or urging on. It is crucial in contexts where preventing negative outcomes is essential, such as insecurity or behavioral management. Empower means to give power or authority, enabling or permitting actions. Synonyms include authorize and license, while antonyms are forbid, prohibit, ban, and disqualify. It's used where authority and permission are central, such as leadership and governance. Fluent describes the ability to speak or write with ease and grace. Synonyms include eloquent, articulate, and glib, highlighting smooth communication. In contrast, antonyms like tongue-tied and choppy suggest difficulty in expression. Mastery of fluency enhances effective communication, crucial in both personal and professional settings. Mangle, a verb, means to injure severely through cutting, tearing, or crushing, often leading to ruin. Synonyms include mutilate, butcher, disfigure, and rend. It helps in recognizing the severity of damage or destruction in various contexts. Misapprehension refers to a wrong idea or misunderstanding. It's crucial to recognize how misconceptions can lead to errors in judgment or decision-making. Identifying and addressing these misunderstandings can improve communication and outcomes. Synonymously known as misconception, it highlights the importance of clarity in conveying information. Recitation involves delivering a memorized text, such as a poem or prose, in public. It is synonymous with recital, performance, and presentation, emphasizing the art of verbal expression and memory. Enhances public speaking skills, and fosters a deeper connection with the material. A supplement is an addition that completes or compensates for a deficiency. As a noun, it refers to something added, like an extension. As a verb, it means to provide this addition. Synonyms include addition and extension, highlighting its role in enhancing or completing something. Surge, as a verb, describes a heavy, violent, swelling motion, akin to waves, while as a noun, it signifies a powerful forward rush. Synonyms include flood, rush, burst, and gush, with antonyms like recede, ebb, recession, and slow down. Unscrupulous describes someone who is dishonest and lacks moral principles. Synonyms include crooked, corrupt, and shady, while antonyms are fair, honest, trustworthy, and above board. It identifies behaviors that are ethically questionable. Adhere means to stick to or remain attached, often implying loyalty or devotion as a follower. Synonyms include cling and hold fast, while antonyms are unfasten, unglue, abandon, and betray. It helps in grasping the nuances of commitment and loyalty in various contexts. An atrocity is an extremely wicked, brutal, or cruel act, often leaving a lasting impact. Synonyms include enormity and monstrosity, highlighting its severe nature. In contrast, antonyms like good deed and kindness emphasize the moral opposite, underscoring the gravity of such acts in ethical discussions. Cope, as a verb, means to successfully struggle against challenges or deal with situations satisfactorily. It implies resilience and adaptability, often synonymous with making do, getting along, or handling. As a noun, it refers to a long religious cloak or a canopy, highlighting its dual usage in language. Disquieting, an adjective describes something that causes uneasiness or worry. Synonyms include disturbing and alarming, while antonyms are calming, reassuring, soothing, and comforting. It helps in identifying situations or information that may provoke anxiety, allowing for better emotional management and response strategies. Lag as a verb means to move slowly or fall behind, often trailing or straggling. As a noun, it refers to the delay or interval by which someone or something is behind. Synonyms include trail and delay, while antonyms are keep up, outstrip, and outdo. An optimist is someone who anticipates positive outcomes and maintains a hopeful perspective. This mindset contrasts with a pessimist or a prophet of doom who often expects unfavorable results. It can influence how we approach challenges and opportunities.
Prowl means to roam stealthily in search of something. This action is often associated with animals hunting or individuals moving quietly to avoid detection. Synonyms include rove, skulk, slink, and lurk, each emphasizing the secretive and cautious nature of prowling. Stupefy means to make someone feel stupid, dull, or groggy, often through surprise or astonishment. Synonyms include stun, daze, shock, amaze, and astound. In contrast, antonyms are awaken, arouse, stimulate, and enliven, highlighting the shift from a state of inactivity to alertness.
Sulky describes a bad or nasty mood, often resentful or gloomy. Synonyms include sullen and petulant, while antonyms are cheerful and amiable. A trait is a distinguishing feature or characteristic, particularly of personality. It defines individual uniqueness and can influence behavior and interactions. Abstain means to voluntarily refrain from an action, often by choice. Synonyms include avoid, decline, and resist, while antonyms are yield to, give into, and indulge in. It is crucial for recognizing personal decision-making and self-control in various contexts. Allegiance refers to the loyalty or obligation one owes to a government, nation, or cause. It embodies a sense of obedience and fidelity, reflecting a deep commitment to uphold the values and responsibilities associated with the entity or cause one supports. Append means to attach or add something as a supplement or extra item. It is the opposite of detaching or disconnecting. It's crucial for tasks involving data management or document editing, where additional information is often appended to existing content. Enumerate means to count or list items one by one. This action involves specifying or spelling out each element, akin to checking off items on a list. It's a methodical approach to ensure nothing is overlooked, providing clarity and precision in communication. Extort means to obtain something through violence, misuse of authority, or threats. Synonyms include blackmail, coerce, bilk, and shake down. It's crucial in recognizing unethical practices and protecting oneself from such manipulative tactics. Glum describes a state of being depressed or gloomy. Synonyms include dejected, morose, and melancholy, while antonyms are cheerful, merry, rosy, and sunny. It helps in conveying emotions and moods in communication. A replica is a copy or close reproduction of an original item. Synonyms include duplicate and imitation, highlighting its nature as a precise reproduction. In contrast, antonyms like original and prototype emphasize uniqueness and innovation, distinguishing them from mere copies. Self-seeking describes a person who is selfishly ambitious, often prioritizing personal gain over others. Synonyms include selfish, opportunistic, and gold-digging, highlighting a focus on self-interest. In contrast, antonyms like unselfish, selfless, and altruistic emphasize a commitment to the welfare of others, showcasing a stark difference in motivation and behavior. Tally, as a verb, means to count up, keep score, or make entries for reckoning. It also implies correspondence or agreement. As a noun, it refers to a total or score. Synonyms include total and record. It helps in organizing data and ensuring accuracy in various contexts. Upheaval refers to a sudden, violent upward movement, often leading to great disorder or radical change. Synonyms include confusion, disruption, and chaos, while antonyms are tranquility and peace and quiet. Accommodate means to do a favor or service, help out, or provide space. It involves making something fit or suitable. Synonyms include oblige, lodge, and adapt, while antonyms are disoblige, inconvenience, and trouble. Amalgamate means to unite or combine elements into a unified whole. Synonyms include merge and consolidate, while antonyms are divide, separate, carve up, and break up. Commemorate means to preserve, honor, or celebrate the memory of an event or person. It involves acts of memorialization, ensuring that significant moments are remembered. The opposite actions would be to dishonor, forget, or overlook these memories, which diminishes their importance and impact. Exalt means to elevate in rank, power, or character, filling one with pride or noble feelings. It involves praising or honoring someone. Synonyms include elevate, raise, and uplift, while antonyms are lower, cast down, humble, degrade, demote, and depose. Far-fetched describes ideas that are strained or improbable, lacking logic or believability. Such concepts often deviate significantly from the main topic. Synonyms include unlikely and hard to swallow, while antonyms are likely, probable, plausible, and credible. It helps in evaluating the feasibility of ideas and arguments. Responsive describes someone who answers or replies promptly, showing interest and understanding. It implies being sympathetic, open, and receptive. In contrast, being unresponsive is characterized by insensitivity and lack of sympathy. It can enhance communication and foster better relationships. Sanctuary refers to a sacred or holy place, offering refuge or protection from capture or punishment. It serves as a haven, providing safety and peace. Synonyms include shrine and haven, emphasizing its role as a protective space. Submissive describes someone who is humbly obedient, often yielding to authority without protest. Synonyms include meek, compliant, servile, and subservient, while antonyms are rebellious, defiant, and insubordinate. Understanding these nuances helps in recognizing different behavioral dynamics in various contexts. A taskmaster is someone responsible for assigning work and ensuring it is completed efficiently. Often seen as a supervisor or slave driver, they wield authority to drive productivity. Understanding this role helps in recognizing the dynamics of workplace hierarchies and the balance between leadership and authority. Transform means to change completely in appearance or form, essentially making something into something else. Synonyms include alter and convert, while antonyms are maintain and preserve. Understanding this concept is crucial in contexts where change and adaptation are necessary. The term berserk describes a state of violent and destructive rage. Synonyms include mad and deranged, while antonyms are sane and rational. Understanding this term helps in recognizing extreme emotional responses and their impact on behavior. Chasten means to punish with the aim of improving behavior or attitude. It involves restraint and moderation. Synonyms include discipline and temper, while antonyms are praise, commend, and reward. Understanding this term helps in recognizing actions intended to correct and guide rather than simply penalize. Detract means to take away from or reduce in value or reputation. Synonyms include subtract from and lower, while antonyms are increase, heighten, and enhance. Understanding this term helps in recognizing actions or factors that might diminish the worth or standing of something. Encounter as a noun refers to an unplanned meeting or a confrontation, often between adversaries. As a verb, it means to meet or come upon unexpectedly. Synonyms include confrontation and happen upon, while antonyms are avoid and sidestep. It helps in grasping the context of various interactions. Pantomime involves storytelling through gestures without spoken words. This art form, synonymous with mime shows or dumb shows, relies on physical expression to convey narratives. It highlights the power of nonverbal communication, allowing audiences to interpret and engage with the performance on a deeper level. Precaution involves taking care beforehand to prevent unwanted outcomes. It embodies foresight, prudence, and acts as a safeguard. In contrast, recklessness and heedlessness are its antonyms, highlighting the importance of careful planning and awareness in avoiding potential risks. A puncture refers to a small hole created by a sharp object, often leading to a perforation. This term can also be used as a verb, meaning to pierce or create such a hole. It is crucial in contexts like tire maintenance or medical procedures, where precision and care are paramount. Sham refers to something fake or not genuine. As an adjective, it describes something phony or counterfeit. As a noun, it can mean a fraud or a decorated pillow covering. As a verb, it means to pretend. Antonyms include authentic and bona fide, highlighting the contrast between genuine and deceptive appearances. Uncouth describes behavior that is unrefined, crude, or awkward. Synonyms include boorish and graceless, while antonyms are refined, polished, graceful, and genteel. It helps in identifying and improving social interactions. Wistful describes a state of melancholy yearning or longing, often accompanied by sadness and pensiveness. It contrasts with feelings of happiness, contentment, and satisfaction. A beacon is a guiding light or signal, often used in lighthouses to warn and direct ships. It serves as an inspiration or guide in various contexts. Synonyms include beam and flare, highlighting its role in providing direction and clarity. Celestial refers to anything related to the sky or heavens, often described as heavenly or blissful. Synonyms include ethereal, stellar, and blissful, while antonyms are earthly, terrestrial, and infernal. This term captures the essence of something divine or otherworldly, contrasting sharply with the mundane or infernal aspects of existence. Confiscate means to seize by authority, often implying a legal or official action. Synonyms include commandeer and expropriate, highlighting the act of taking and keeping. In contrast, antonyms like return and reinstate suggest giving back or restoring possession. Data refers to information, facts, figures, and statistics. It is crucial in decision-making processes across various fields, providing the foundation for analysis and insights. Understanding data helps in identifying trends, making predictions, and driving strategic actions. An epic, whether a long narrative poem or a grand event, captures the heroic deeds and vast movements of history. As a noun, it refers to sagas or chronicles, while as an adjective, it describes something on a grand, titanic scale. These narratives often inspire and captivate audiences with their sweeping scope. A pessimist is someone who consistently expects negative outcomes, often referred to as a prophet of doom. Synonymous with a killjoy, pessimists contrast sharply with optimists or Pollyannas, who maintain a positive outlook. Understanding these perspectives can help in managing expectations and fostering balanced viewpoints. Prosecute means to bring someone before a court for trial or to carry out legal proceedings. Synonyms include put on trial and pursue, while antonyms are defend and abandon. Retaliate means to get revenge or strike back for an injury. Synonyms include payback and get even with. In contrast, antonyms are pardon, forgive, and turn the other cheek, highlighting a more forgiving approach. Underscore, as a verb, means to draw a line under or to emphasize something. It highlights importance, akin to underlining or stressing a point. Conversely, it contrasts with downplaying or de-emphasizing. As a noun, it refers to the line itself, serving as a visual cue for emphasis. Wholesome refers to something that is healthy and morally sound, promoting good health. It is synonymous with nourishing and beneficial, while its antonyms include harmful, unhealthy, and baneful.